Yo, what is up? Welcome back to another whatever the fuck this is. Man, I just logged in. I just saw some notifications of some fucking idiot commenting some bullshit on my video. I wanted to respond to it, but I literally just clicked go live, so I guess I'll reply to it later. But these ignorant motherfuckers, man, are already getting pissed, and we just started streaming. Welcome back. I got a couple plans today, and when I say a couple, I just mean one solid plan. Do a kickflip. I'm not a pirate, so I can jump shot for you though. What was the comment? I don't know. He was saying some shit, and then he was like, "I paused this video to fucking tell you how wrong you are." And then he says, like, you should mention this. And it's like, motherfucker, if you unpause the video and keep watching, I literally say it. You are the most retarded person on the planet. But you know, we're all good now. We're gonna ignore the outside noise and let's just farm. I'm not gonna do Looty PQ unless, I don't know, somebody needs me to do Looty PQ. I just want to farm today. No test footage of the cafe yet, not that I know of. I don't know if I know anyone who's going to the playtest, especially on the first day, but I'm sure there will be footage as time passes, right? Today's the day. Fuck no, I'm broke, okay? I'm not buying nothing. We're using this fucking crossbow till level 64. That is my plan. Somebody asked that yesterday. I don't know if you want a genuine answer or if you're just saying that because you play on the other one. And honestly, I'm not gonna answer it, bro. There's no underlying big reason. I play on this server because I play on this fucking server, and guess what? I'm not gonna be playing on this server once Classic is out. So I hope that answers your question. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm also not trying to get baited. I'm here to enjoy my time. Killing Chronos, alright? We're not playing Chronostory, but we're killing Chronos. 50 tonight, if we are diligent, 50 tonight. I'd love to get to 50 before the stream ends. And yeah, this is our tale, so keep that in mind as well. Let's shuffle some music. How's the Christmas event? It's all right. You get raffle tickets. You get, you know, you get some stuff. I'm not really focusing on it. I'm just more focusing on the aspect of playing Maple, playing the shittiest class in the game. Yo, see, Matt. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's have fun, okay? No idiotic questions in the chat, and if you do say something idiotic, that's completely fine too. We'll just call you out on it, on how much of an idiot you are. What is it today? Thursday? Happy Thursday, guys. I might be a bit on edge right now because I lost like 3 league games in a row, like just before I went live, so yeah, that sucks. But what can you do? Sometimes you get shit teammates. I will try not to take it out on chat, but no promises. This map is not the greatest. I don't know if I prefer this map or the other one that we were on. Maybe I'll just go to the other one. Fuck, man. This is the hardest jump in the game. There we go. I remember on R-Tail, it took me like 20 minutes to get past that jump. This is also a pretty popular map that I was on in R-Tail. You guys can hear me, right? Is the mic alright? Mic ain't too low. Game music is fine. Alright, let's try that again. At music, shuffle. I like how this song exists when there's no Iran in this server. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll settle in, guys. You don't hear the game music? How about now? Oh, God. Alright. We agree that we're sick of LPQ now, right? It's very faint. Should I turn it up then? Hold on. Alright. That should do. Loki, today might have been a good Chrono Story day. But you know, I already hopped on not Chrono Story. Also, we can equip these now. Want to just see me be a nerd for today? I'm also gonna equip this. Yo, what up, Sizz the Wiz? Yes, we are back live. We're not doing anything too exciting. I guess the exciting day was yesterday. Now we're broke. I really gotta, like, dig into all my accounts, see if there's anything worth selling. Collect some mesos so we can start scrolling again. But what is there to scroll? Not really anything. I've never tried old school Maple, so I couldn't tell you. Not the right person to ask. I'll be on Twitch, yep. I'll be on both YouTube and Twitch when Classic drops. I'll be on Twitch tomorrow, by the way. Around this time, I'm gonna be live on Twitch instead of YouTube. We won't be playing Maple, we'll be playing some other stuff. Yo, what up, Lee? Welcome back to another scheduled daily broadcast. I have this fear that the Maple level 64 Maple crossbow is not a fast crossbow, it's a normal crossbow. And if that's the case, I might just have to giga scroll a Maple Crow instead of equipping the level 64 one. And on that topic, or on that note, if I could go back and switch the tier list of some of the Maple items from that one stream, I would put the Maple Crow a lot higher than the level 43 Crow. This is a goated item now that I've played the Crossbowman enough. I'm aware, and I've been mistaken. We gonna be rich? Yes, sir. I wonder what they'll put in the Gachapon. By the way, that's the new, so tomorrow, me and Cuisine are gonna hop on live on Johawk, around in the evening. We'll be doing a Gachapon item tier list. So like tier list of like items that you can get from Gach and like how good or shit they are. Because clearly there are some good items and shit items. So we'll be ranking those. It'll be pretty fun. Be sure to tune in. I'll definitely announce it at some point. I heard some claws attack speeds might be nerfed in the playtest. I also heard that. I also heard that claws are like just generally nerfed in terms of attack speed. I'm not buying any Gachapon tickets. If it costs NX, I won't buy Gachapon tickets. I'm hoping that Gachapon tickets just exist in the game. Like you can just get them, like in this server or in Chrono Store. You can just farm them. Yeah, the glowing whip. I love the glowing whip. Glowing whip was pretty expensive. It was like a collectible back then. Gachapon definitely, it like watered down throughout the years. Like Gachapon still exists, but I don't think anyone really does them. And if they do them, if anyone still pulls Gachapon tickets, they're like probably new players or like returning players who don't realize how awful Gachapon is. But back then, man, Gachapon fucking it ruled the economy. Logged out because I don't want 4 clients open. Just be like me, man. Just play for fun. Oh, I gotta change this to live chat, not top chat. There we go. I'll slide a homie over. I bet. I take all handouts. I take all handouts when classic drops. So fucking hold your money. It was $1 for a Gachapon. What is rate of interest? I don't know. I definitely Nexon wins. You don't. Likely chances are you don't get anything good from Gachapon. You gotta spend a lot of money to get something good on Gachapon, or you gotta be really lucky. Either or. But I think I prefer Gachapon over the Miracle Cube. The Miracle Cube was some horse shit. Appreciate it, bro. Return on investment, yeah, it wasn't very good. Not very good returns. It was more of just a gamba thing. But again, if you're really lucky, right, you could really strike big. It's like slots in the casino. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, C-Mac. I was always going for the 10s or the 35s. Foot pedaling the cleric. Well, I don't even think I need good ideas. I think as long as I'm just playing and, you know, discovering what to do in the game, that's content on its own, because it'll be a new game. It's not going to be like this game. What is this fucking song? Can I skip? Oh, this music sucks. There we go. Yeah, we really did. Cubes were just... Cubes are still like that. And there's still people who buy them. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for anyone who buys cubes in the year 2026. But honestly, I feel even worse for the rebooters who spend their time playing Reboot. Like, I pity them. First scroll drop on classic gonna hit like crack, yes sir. I'm gonna be farming scrolls. I'll tell you what, in classic world, I'll be the scroll farmer. I'll use scrolls and I'll sell scrolls. I'll just everything will be scrolls. It revolutionized how the game, how other games, unfortunately true. You only have 7K hours on reboot. Yeah, just a light 7K. Don't worry, man. I probably have like at least 100,000 hours on main server. Where them Ilbies? No Ilbies yet. You're gonna be scamming 10-year-olds instead? Just make videos about that. That would go crazy. Bro, imagine if like scamming kids on Maplestory Classic came back. Like videos of people just scamming noobs. I'd watch, I'd subscribe. Ooh, nice. We got our first helmet for Dex. This, I believe this goes for like 4 mil, if the prices haven't changed. But this is like the grab item on from these mobs. People are always looking to buy Helm Dex scrolls. And rare items are actually really rare. Maybe. But I agree, like, Cubes made Nexon billionaires. And that's why the game still exists, and it's not like, went into obscurity like every other MMO. But man, did they sure fucking rip everyone off. Proximity chat of Maple. Yeah, you can learn vicariously through me. I'm a merch god. You know what? We could actually go merch today. I can show you, well, maybe not today. I need to make sure I get all my items into one place first, which will take a long time, I'd have to assume. That Nexon is taking their sweet time. Things will be more orderly. I sure hope so. You think you'd get banned if you, like, uploaded yourself scamming kids? Tier list of different Maple scamming methods. What's like S tier? Befriending someone for the sake of scamming a kid. Have you ever, like, befriended someone so you can just scam them later? That's crazy. That's crazy work. I could make some merch guides for Classic Maple, but merching, it really depends. Like, what works and what doesn't work is consistently changing. Like, the meta for merching is always changing. So what I upload, like, you know, might not become relevant even just a month later, depending on how, like, things change. Faking a marriage to scam. No, I did not go to California. I've never been to California, actually. Never in my life. They went to court over it. Are you, if you're talking about that one time Maplestory was on the Guinness World Record book, then yes. But I believe they like killed his character or something, or like deleted it or something like that. You know, it would be nice if we just rolled a Chaos Scroll, or like a White Scroll from the Gachapon, and just use that money to deck ourselves out with a sweet bow. Crossbow. Yeah, what up, Beaver Cops? Am I from Saga? I'm not from Saga, but I did actually go meet somebody in Mississauga last year when I was visiting Toronto for a Smash tournament. Can you imagine being at that court case? I'd love to have witnessed what went down that day. I would like to see what they look like. They're probably Asian, if I were to guess. Yeah, it's a bit away from like from downtown, right? If you make it rich on classic, you got it. Are you talking about Maple Rich or are you talking about Rich Rich? I'm from, actually, well, I was, my hometown is Vancouver. I've lived in BC basically my whole life, but I don't live in BC right now. I'm in Alberta right now. Alright, I got you if I get Maple Rich. Truly is a waiting game of all time, guys. Honestly, I'm kind of scared. Like, I feel like life is just going to be so much different when Classic is out. Like, what's going to happen, bro? What's going to happen to regular Maplestory? People are dead ass. They're going to stop playing that shit. Trust me. Am I a Canucks fan? I'm not a hockey guy, but Canucks is pretty cool, I suppose. The logo is cool. Watery Way BMG song. I don't know. I'm not sure if I know that one. I'm only an 8-hour drive from Johawk. Yo, pull up, bro. Pull up, C-Mac. I cannot wait. Yeah, everyone here cannot fucking wait for Classic. Do you think NX? Yes, 100% NX should be tradable in Classic. It's gonna suck if it's not tradable. Bro, I thought you watched my video, man. Okay, if you're asking if I prefer Canucks over the Oilers, yes. I remember as a kid, all of my friends were like big Canucks fans, and they loved Wayne Gretzky and Sidney Crosby and shit. A booze run? Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, everything in Alberta is cheap. Weed is cheap, alcohol's cheap, taxes cheap. You get hella paid. Even minimum wage gets hella paid. I'm keeping a fat Steam balance for the launch. Thankfully, the cash out market has basically gave me free NX. What you been doing? Trading CSGO skins? You're a Crosby fan? Yeah, Crosby was the GOAT when I was in like middle school. Everyone was talking about Crosby. Yeah, but Perm NX trading exists in modern Maplestory right now, so why shouldn't it exist in Classic MS? It's making them hella money, and it's letting like free-to-players be able to wear like shit cosmetics. You know, there's like a market for Perm NX, and I'm a merchant, so by default I want everything to be tradable. How much is a gram of shatter in Alberta? That's a great question. I don't wax. I don't use wax, so I'll have to find out the next time I go, which I don't know if I'll ever go. Eventually I'll go. But I'm not really, I'm like trying to stay sober for this year. Except for like, you know, special event type beats. You went to school with a few NHL players? That's sick. What? That's amazing. How is Permanex causing Nexon to lose money? You need to buy you have to. That makes no sense, bro. How cheap is cheap for weed there? I usually get 7 grams for around 26 bucks Canadian. So transfer that to USD, it's like probably less than 20 bucks for 7 grams. You haven't been sober one day this year? Let's fucking go, baby. It's lit. Connor Zeri. I've never heard of Connor Zeri. I'm assuming he's a hockey guy. NHL guy. Even if Permanex exists, the way that it is like distributed, the way that Permanex is distributed, it's random. Permanex is Gachapon in modern Maplestory, and if Permanex is Gachapon in Classic, it'll make them a shitload of money because they'll tweak the rates for all the good NX to be super low rate, super low drop rate, and they'll be flowing in the cash, bro. Trust me. $20 for a quarter ounce. I've never tried dabs before, bro. Kind of scared of them. It looks like a meth lab, low key. On a development, standpoint, Permanex causes Nexon to lose a small amount of money because it is used as a form of currency. Think about that scroll that was used to store 10 mil meso. Yeah, I remember the secret spell scroll. Some hardcore traders use that for real world trading. No, Nexon, even if they lose a penny, they might be hesitate to. I guess, but like regardless, bro, like if you want to get Permex NX, you need to fucking charge NX and buy the fucking box, don't you? Like you still need to fucking buy the goddamn thing. And real world trading will always exist no matter what. You cannot counter real world trading. Yeah, I'm in the fucking Discord where the underground market happens. Mikey McLeod and Dylan Strom. Passed out on the couch? That's what's up, bro. You get couch locked? Nah, but the concentrates go crazy. I've heard the concentrates are insane. My usual go-to is just flour, but you know, I'll hit the yart every now and then. Gonna need a link to that Discord server. It's an invite only. You have to be quite trusted if you want to join. It took me a couple months of like consistently playing Maple and like joining a trusted guild to be able to get an invite access. Because there's always going to be scammers. There's like a do not trade thread in that server where it's just like a bunch of, like, it's just like a wanted list of people who scammed, and it's like, do not trust them. It's both the Monster Park and Carnival song. Yeah, appreciate it, Eugene. Welcome back. Hope you're having a lovely day. You're still sensitive? Lucky you, man. I think, low-key, bro, I think I've developed, like, an allergy towards THC, and it sucks. Which is why I'm kind of, you know, not doing it this year. Sold a bunch of Pokemon cards. So you got good vouchers if whenever you need to do anything. That's what's up, man. It's good to be trusted in, like, a, you know, in a marketplace that you're frequenting in. It's hard to get that reputation up. I mean, I guess that applies to literally everything. But, you know, we out here merching. We out here gaming. Can't remember if you talked about it in the vids. How do you feel about Gatch drops being available in monster drop tables? I want it to be available through monster drops. That would make the game so addicting, you wouldn't understand. The only reason I still play, like, you know, besides the fact that I stream old school Maple, the only reason I play on this server and on, like, you know, games like Chrono Story is because you can get gachapons from mob drops. You know, that makes it an outlet for free-to-players to really just luck out. And we need more things like that. We need to make sure that, like, we need to cater towards people who will not spend a single cent. Because eventually those guys will cave in and they'll start spending as long as they're playing the game more. That's how Reboot succeeds. Because they just give out whatever. They give out so much shit, so much free shit, but it doesn't matter to them. Because, like, whatever they give out, it don't matter. It's going to stay in the game. You can't take it out. You can't physically take it out of the game like you can in interactive. So yes, gachapon should drop from mobs. But at the same time, you should be able to buy them, too, if you want to just ball the fuck out, you know. Both options should exist. Just gotta grind it out, yes sir. What is an IRC chat? Oh, money laundering. Are you in this chat? This so-called chat, bro? I swear you have, like, you have some of the, like, the shadiest fucking information and knowledge I ever see, man. Let's cater to adults with no time and disposable income. Fuck that, bring on the grind. Exactly. Bring on the fucking grind, bro. And you make a good point, man. Fuck that Reddit. Fuck any subreddit with, like, these no-life nerds. Okay? Who don't have a single speck of experience in the real world. Talking about it has to be this way or that. Motherfucker. Go back to playing Skyrim, okay, with your AI girlfriend. Oh, there it is. You see that? Dopamine hit of the day. Gachapon ticket. Yo, what up, Omafook? Welcome back. What does that pill do? It's 15 attack, 15 magic attack, 15 defense for 15 minutes. You prefer the actual Gach tickets to be dropped from everything rather than... No. Equips can be added, but, like, Gachapon should be, like, a bonus. Keep the drop table as it is. It's perfect the way it is. I don't know why they're trying to change the drop table. Everything about Old Maple was perfect. The more they change it, the more they risk ruining the game, is my opinion. I see. Internet relay chat. That seems very complicated for my fucking brain dead, my brain dead brain. The biggest market is overlapping with mobile pay-to-win market. What I would do, right? What I would do is do what Maplestory did and make the I said this in the video, but I'll say it here again. Is make items that you get from Gachapon, like the really good ones, like Pink Adventure Cape, for example. Make that shit so low drop rate, ungodly low. Okay, so even if you do get Gachapon tickets, like you'll be rolling these gachas and you won't get shit. But it's fine because you can technically farm them infinitely if you wanted to. But then again, if you let Gachapon tickets be available through mobs, bots take advantage of that. So you know there's not a perfect system. But if I wanted this game to be in a specific way, then I would rather them be available. Like I would rather them be like super grindable and shit. And make 30% scrolls available, widely available too. So if you blow your shit up, hey man, that's another item just gone into the depths of hell. You gotta remember with Maplestory, like, you can brick your item or just make your item disappear so easily. Yeah, I don't think they'll do that, Omafuk, but whatever. I'm gonna be playing regardless. Like, I can have opinions, the Reddit can have opinions, the internet can have opinions, but in the end of the day, we're all gonna be fucking playing the fucking game. Like, I don't trust anyone who says, if the game isn't like this, then I refuse to play. Alright, bro, have fun playing fucking whatever else, bro. Me and everyone else will be playing, okay? So, peace out. We are getting... It actually starts today. I'm pretty sure people are at the playtest right now. Yeah, well, just hold on to it, man. If anything, I will provide... I will provide live stream commentary and content. And hopefully that's just enough to suffice you until the actual game comes out so we can all fucking play. I know you're at a breaking point. Hold strong, bro, or I don't know, go play Maplestory. A lot of people have been playing Maplestory and enjoying it. It's very, it's lighthearted. You don't have to invest too much of your, I don't know, like, effort, I suppose. Imagine that, bro. People are literally playing it right. Meow. Yeah, they are. They are lucky bastards. My knuckle clean base with high weapon attack is 200 mil. Then you have to throw 10% on it with white scrolls. Yep. If you want to be safe, that's the only way to do it. And I bet you, Classic Maple will be like that too, man. Like, just to get the endgame stuff. You either gotta be unfathomably lucky, or you gotta spend, baby. You gotta spend. Heisenberg. Oh, you guys are on, You're on my server right now, right? Not on Chrono. Chronostory is the best server of all time. Debatable, but I'll let you have it. Oh, does it? Is it a timeless Knuckle? I see, you played on both of them. Yeah, this is 2X, not Carver 96. Yep. It's the name of the game, pal. I really don't like untradeable items, but I suppose they have to exist, you know? Just don't overdo it. Like, make the lower leveled items tradable at the least. You do? Alright, bro, I'll take anything. I'll take anything. If you want to hook me up. "2X is perfect." That is a hot take. I mean, at the same time, I wouldn't mind, but I also wouldn't mind it to be 1X. But we are subject to our own opinions here. We are not going to judge. Alright, bro, hook me up. Hook me up. Right. I'd say if your wife wants to learn, I definitely think a private server is the way to go. Chronostory mechanics will not transfer over to Classic Maple, so don't get used to Chronostories like, you know, the simplicity of Chronostory. Nobody does PQs, sucks. What server are you playing on? One X with better quest rewards is the way that I see it. That's probably the best thing. Incentivize people to do quests. And the quest should, like, make you actually travel around. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind if, like, level 70 to 120, like that area, I wouldn't mind if they made it easier to level during that stage of the game, but at the same time, you know, everyone will know life it. Not everyone, but you know the people who know life it will know life it. I don't mean Weenie Hut Junior level, but something to make first job less lame. Yeah, first job is pretty lame. First job is lame for basically every class except maybe, I don't know, the Warrior. And even then, the Warrior. Yes, but by the way, but if the party system works exactly how it did back then you can just AFK in a party. Why even play the game at that point? Is that why certain ETZs are expensive? Because they're used for the HP quest? I'll definitely do the HP quest on this character. Play RuneScape and level in Maplestory. I bet you anything people will find a way to leech. What happened with the Bowman? The Bowman still exists. Just on Chrono Story. This is not Chrono Story. What happened to the music? There we go. Yeah, I've seen people play League while playing RuneScape. It seems crazy that you can just do that. More difficulty, I suppose. On the upside, we won't have to worry about washing in Classic. Although I don't know how they'll handle, you know, trying to get more HP on a character. Again, I think just adding life pots, like pots that just give permanent HP, would be the easiest way. Yeah, but what if EXP was 1x, you know what I mean? Then, like, leeching is still gonna take forever. Especially when there's no Genesis, you know? Like, what if full map attacks don't exist? I don't think leeching will be that relevant. It'll be so fucking slow. Like, you'll get a level every 4 hours or some crazy shit. Yeah, yeah. No, you're right, you're right. Yeah, boy, Togain did a video on the XP ratios. They could adjust and normalize those. I see. Honestly, though, like in my personal opinion, my bias, leaving everything the same is the safest option. I started streaming 3 p.m. my time. I've been streaming a lot earlier these days because I'm up in the morning. I'm a regular human being now. I think we already know they buffed XP a tiny bit for classic tests. I did hear that. But at the same time, the tests don't... I don't know if I trust the tests. Like, anything that is in testing is subject to change on the official release. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how behind I am compared to Toronto. It depends on, I believe it depends on the, daylight savings. I could be wrong. Yeah, true. If everyone is stronger, you'll be killing mobs faster. That is very true. So you're 2 hours ahead of me right now. Yeah, it's strange. I thought it was always a 4-hour difference from, like, west to east coast. It's almost midnight? Where are you even from, bro? You from, like, Europe? You from the UK? Shoutouts to my Euro heads. Vancouver is 3-hour difference, I see. Unless there's some Yukon shit I don't know of. I must have remembered wrong then, because I swear there was like a 4-hour difference back then. Norway. What up, man? Shoutouts to Norway. It's supposed to be like 35 degrees in Florida tomorrow. I'm already freezing. It's like 50. Somebody translate that to Celsius, please. I'm Canadian. Buster, GS is also Euro. What's up? What's up? Ogaro as well. Okay, okay. There's a couple. Yo, I did not know that Europe heads were really into Maplestory like that. I thought it was always like Asians and Americans. Yeah, fuck daylight savings. I never understood the reason for having daylight savings. 2 degrees? I mean, 2 degrees is pretty cold, man. For a Florida guy, that's pretty cold. You know, I'm not gonna... I ain't judging. Why is it getting so cold over there? I thought that shit was, like, constantly warm weather. Isn't the Netherlands, like... I believe, like, Dutch countries... They can't trade anything if you're from the Dutch. If you're from any, like, Dutch area... So when I heard that, I'm like, damn, well, that sucks. Just Florida things. Everyone like his stream. It's all good, bro. And don't bother. Y'all chatting is plenty enough. Oh, really? This server is loaded with Dutch people? Can't even gamble Twitch points? Bro, they hate gambling. But then you get blasted with gambling ads. Very ironic. There were some terrible booms I saw yesterday. When is the next gamble time? Whenever I get more money, man. If I get some more money to appear in my hands, we'll definitely run it back. Bro, this guy just got 2 white scrolls in a row. What the fuck? That's like 400 mil. Then Maple Classic becomes more popular. Make sure you throw that like down for the homie. For Maple Classic, make sure to like this live stream, brother. How good are you at European geography? I am dog shit at geography. Especially when it comes to Europe. And then buy a Lambo one day. Fuck yeah. The moist cold, yeah, it's pretty tropical down there, isn't it? It's fucking dry as fuck here where I live. Too bad I already liked it. Oh no! Not the like. Yo, what up, Wyatt? The 5 gods of Maple. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it, man. That's a Melee reference. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. No idea why you would want to nominate me, but yeah, we'll take it. And get Togain in there as well. Pull up a European map and see how many you can identify, shall we? What's a good website to do that on? European map quiz. Alright. What does that say? Oh, hi. All right, let's do this. How do I do this? I'll do this while my mom is downstairs. Boom. All right, y'all ready for this? Who would win in a boxing match, Dino Fries or Togain? I don't know what Togain looks like, so by default, probably Dino Fries. If I become a multimillionaire, I will buy a Lambo and paint it the Maplestory themed snowboard. Bet. That sounds awesome. Okay, it says it's asking me to find Kosovo. I didn't even know Kosovo, the country, existed until right now. Okay, that is not Kosovo. I'm skipping this. I have no idea what this is. Oh fuck. Spain. I know where Spain is. Isn't this Spain, or is it this one? 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 Is it this one? I think it's this one. Oh fuck. Alright, I got it. I got Switzerland. It's gotta be either one of these. Or maybe it's like it's this. Fuck. Fuck. How is it over here? Albania. You know, your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew that. Slovakia. My dad was actually in Slovakia for a bit, so I should know this. Okay, never mind. Portugal. Oh, this is Ronaldo's, right? Ronaldo is from Portugal. Is this Portugal? Let's go. Romania. This one. Oh, nope. Apparently this little patch of land is Russia as well. Alright, awesome. Czech Republic. I know where this is. This one, right? No? This one? Oh, I see. Estonia. Estonia sounds like a Maplestory island. Maplestory. Oh, I got it, bro. I'm a beast. Malta. Malta is gotta be this, right? Nope. Gotta be this, right? Nope. Of course. It's the fucking middle of nowhere. Russia, come on. We know where Russia is. Nove. Is it this one? Is it this one? Denmark. Denmark. This one. This one. Fuck my life. Belgium. Yo, isn't that the Germany flag? Belgium. This one. France is this one, right? My best friend is from Bosnia. I should know this. Monaco. Oh, yeah, of course. Germany is this one. No? Is it this one? If I get this wrong, I'm retarded. Let's go. Ireland. Gotta be somewhere over here, right? This one? Is it this one? Yes. Moldova, these nuts. Oh, this one. Okay. Belarus. I don't fucking know what Belarus is from. Like, what is Belarus even? Oh, it's this big ass. Slovenia. Sounds like this. Nope. This one? Of course. Latvia. Fuck, man. Croatia. These guys are good at soccer. Is it this? Is it this one? Yikes. Greece. I should know this. Let's go. Ukraine. Is it this? No. Is it this? UK, this one. Andorra, Pandora, Andorra. I don't know, man. What even is that dot, bro? Liechtenstein, Frankenstein. I'm just gonna click on these dots and hope for the best. It was that dot, bro. Come on. I think you're better at Maplestory. Yeah, that's why I stream. That's why I stream Maplestory, not GeoGuessr or whatever the fuck. Oh, I got that. What? That was random. That was some random shit right there. No, I'm not getting this one though. I got it again. Dude, I'm on a roll right now. I'm beasting. Okay, I really don't know where this is though. Of course, it's that fucking small patch. South America? Okay, we'll do South America afterwards. Sweden, it's this one. Iceland, it's this one. Vatican City. Montenegro. Poland, I took the what? Oh my god, how did I not get that? Italy. We know where Italy is. I do not know where Hungary is, though. There it is. Cyprus. Is it this? I mean, there's... How many more is there? You know what I mean? Maple Global. What is... Oh, you mean like normal Maplestory? Yeah, I played on it earlier just now. Netherlands. This one. Lithium. Macadamia. Austria... Finland. There we go. Yo, how's my score? How's my score, guys? All right, let's do Latin America next. Go to Vegas, bro? I might. Okay, Colombia. I thought Colombia was from Europe. Colombia. This one. Nope. This one. Nope. Of course. Uruguay. This one. This one. This one? Oh, fuck. El Salvador. This one. No. This one. No. Yeah, how am I supposed to know this, man? This is just gonna suck. I'm just exposing myself. Oh, I got it. Oh, I know what Chile is. Chile is this motherfucker right here. I'm not saying that one. Fuck, man. Paraguay. Let's go. Is this Argentina? Let's go. I know what Brazil is. Ecuador. I don't know what Ecuador is. Fuck. Cuba. It's got to be one of these islands. Yes. Venezuela. Isn't this the one Trump literally just took over? There it is. Haiti. Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? Motherfucker, man. Costa Rica, of course. Peru. Mexico, Guatemala, Dominican Republic, Bolivia. Again, I thought Bolivia was Europe. Honduras. French Guiana. There we go. Hey, we did better. And that was a lot faster than the Europe one. All right, that was fun. Let's stop doing that because I feel exposed and I feel dumb. But we back at it. Just a quick little side tangent activity. During history class, I literally fell asleep half the time, and the teacher would wake me up. Like, he would literally... Okay, picture this. It's story time. when I was in high school, the last 2 years of high school, I was in a completely white only classroom. Bro, this guy's name is Coke. Holy shit. I was in a white classroom, and oh, what? This guy knows me? Yo, thank you, bro. Oh, thanks. This is the guy. This is the guy who insane IGN. Yo, shoutouts to Cope for the candy. Yeah, I know Chile because I always remember Chile being that thin line. As I was saying, like, imagine you were a teacher, right? You were teaching me in high school, and everyone's fucking white. Everyone's paying attention. You know, they're actually in class, and the one fucking Asian kid has like an earbud in his ear, and he's just literally asleep. What do you even do? Do you like try to wake him up or what? But yeah, that's basically what I was doing in history class back then. Yeah, what up, The Darkest Edge? Oh, shit, hook me up. Okay, well, I don't have that much inventory space. Geometry class? I don't think I ever took geometry class. I don't believe that was a curriculum. Social studies, yeah, that's what we called it too, social studies. And we called English language arts. Okay, bro. What the fuck is so artistic about language? I'm just reading fucking books anyways. Get my country right, Belgium. Did I get it right? I don't remember, man. Nah, I'm when it comes to geography, bro, I'd be lost as fuck. I'd be lost as a motherfucker if I was ever stranded in Europe. I'll be in Germany and I'll be like, yo, is this Poland, bro? Yo, thanks for the cider and the candy, man. Now, I was a beast in language arts class. I was speaking better English than them white folk for some reason. But I sucked at math. I know that's blasphemous coming from an Asian, but math was maybe my worst. I got a D in math, bro. I didn't even know you can get the D letter grade. I thought C- was the worst one, but I got a D, man. My quips, I got this hat. Got them motherfucking glasses. Got this 1 dex cape, 10 dex overall, 8 attack gloves, speed shoes. Now that I have this candy, I don't need the speed shoes. I can just wear this sock. But I do have this Maple Crow. This one's pretty good. 230% on this damn hoe. Our history classes were mandatory since it's essential for our heritage, evident by the trend of these past 2 years to... What are you? What's your ethnicity, bro? Vizibomb. Yo, what up, Nova? Diagramming a sentence? No, I don't remember diagramming a sentence. I remember trying to fucking come up with the theme and the moral of like a short story, though. I remember writing fucking poems. They forced me to pass math. I failed that shit 3 times in high school. My prayers go out to you, my friend. Math just wasn't it for me, man. Even science. Science was like, it was better than math, but, oh, math? As soon as we started doing, like, the sin cause tan bullshit, bro, I was out. I was checked out. I did not want any part of that. By the way, Nova, I bought out all your fucking crossbows yesterday, and, shit went down. Shit definitely went down. My equips ain't even that cracked. That's because I'm motherfucking dexless, baby. Or strengthless, I should say. That's what happens when you're a goat. The sin cost 10 shit. Really? You were good at that shit? I did not understand it. And then I went to university and I took a pre-calc course in university, and they expected you to do the sin cost 10 shit without a calculator. How you, what? What do you mean don't do it without a calculator? Are you mad? You insane? I got a C+ on that course. Because the way it worked was, the teacher, he literally just reminded me of Einstein, some fucking random ass German Russian dude. And he's like, alright, you can have a choice. You can either split all 3 exams of the year and that'll be your grade, or you can make 100% of your grade, you can just all in on the final exam, and if you do well on the final exam, that'll be your grade. And I went for the final exam. I got my one friend, who's like a giga nerd, he's like a comp sci guy. We fucking all-nightered the final exam workbook, you know, the cheat sheet. And, you know, I passed. I passed by a miracle. I have nightmares about trying to pass math only to drop out of uni. Damn, bro. Sorry to hear that. That sounds traumatic as fuck. One more try today? Yeah, maybe if we have the money, we'll do it again. Oh, I see. Are you in Israel right now, bro? You know what? You know, the only reason I know Israeli people is because so many of them play Maplestory. In fact, if you log into Maple right now, there's probably a bunch of Israeli people playing. And there's this one person who was like, there's this one girl who I talked to on GMS, and she'd like try to like, she keeps mentioning how like, oh, if I don't log in tomorrow, it's probably because my house got bombed. I'm like, are you actually dead ass? Like, it's just a different world over there, bro. Low key, man, I'm lucky to be in Canada. The only thing we have to worry about here is the Toonie Tuesday and double doubles at Timmy's going up in price every month or two. Those are the least of our worries. You were drinking too much and playing Dota to care based. I see. This server also has a lot of them. You know what? That makes sense. I bet you they do hella RWT on the down low, and the staffs don't know fucking shit about it. I am in Canada, indeed. I'm in Alberta, but I grew up in Vancouver. I lived in Coquitlam, if you know that city. It's filled with Asians. We're afraid of rain flooding our roads than missiles falling. Okay, well that's good. Rain is less intense. You're in Ontario? Yo, shoutouts to Ontario. Double Ontario represent. Shoutouts to Mississauga as well. I have a friend who goes there. Or who lives there, my bad. Yowie Master 89, welcome to the stream, Yowie Master 89. I love that name. In fact, I want to screenshot this name. Awesome. You're from Mississauga? What's up, dude? It is cold as hell over here in Alberta, man. But I stay home and I play Maplestory and League of Legends, so I don't really feel the cold. Except when I have to go to the gym. And then briefly I am cold. Yeah, where's Yuri Master 69 at? I'm waiting for Yuri Master to pull up to the stream. BRB for 10 minutes. Alright, bro. We'll see you later. very active on a Thursday afternoon, aren't we, guys? Lots of Saga people here. That makes sense. Toronto is filled with Maplers. So is just every coastal city. I would consider Toronto, or not Toronto, but just the entirety of Ontario to be pretty coastal. It's the fact that in-game nobody really cares about nationalities and stuff. We're just here to vibe for the EXPs. Hopefully this carries the OSMS on launch. It used to be that way for sure. Nowadays, bro, racism be rampant, man. Gotta be careful, dude. But yeah, I agree, man. Maplestory, especially GMS. GMS is a cultural melting pot for sure of just people around the world playing this shit for different reasons. Want me to move to BC? Well, I won't be there, man. But BC's all right. Nah, BC's kind of depressing. It depends. If you got good homies in BC, it can be fun. But if you're living there alone, you will hate everybody, and everybody will hate you. I've noticed that Toronto is a lot more inviting and friendly. I visited Toronto last year in July. I went to their Smash Brothers tournament called Get On My Level last year. Yuri Master is my secret name. It is an honor to meet you, Yuri Master. Paper Cow Moo is also from Israel. Yeah, I got you with the mesos, man. Just meet me at Channel 1, Hennesis Hunting Grounds. I'll be there. I'll hook you up. I'm about to level up here. We would have leveled up earlier if we did not take some time to fucking play GeoGuessr, Map Guesser. Alright. Sorry. Back at it. Maybe we can get to level 50 today if we work hard enough. But I don't know. I don't know if we'll get to level 50. Is there like a better place I can train besides Master Chronos? Nice, another Gachapon ticket. Is that like our third one? That is our third one. Oh, I'm out of mana pots. Fuck. I guess it's time to go back. I'll use these and then I'll go back. Achieve the unachievable. He has reached Yuri Enlightenment. 3. You get 3. If you're asking how many I own personally, I think like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I own 6 characters on this in this server. Now, having Bow, what in Classic World is going to open up so many training spots for Bowman? Oh, you mean Bow Whack? Yes, yes it will. And I bet you anything, they'll all still go to Zombie Lupins. Are you hunting Helm decks or bored of LPQ? I guess a little bit of both. I am kind of bored of LPQ. But if enough people in the chat want me to go do LPQ, I might go. Or if somebody needs LPQ... I don't know, if we see like a smega of somebody looking for LPQ, I'll go. What is this song? It's very upbeat. I like it. Sounds like something from like Kirby Squeak Squad or something. Or like a crazy arcade. We'll use these ciders too. This stream in the background as I do my law course readings. Alright, we'll try not to distract you too much, gang. I would want Yowie Master 89 to, you know, represent me in court someday, you know? Penis music. Apparently, I just have a bunch of music on shuffle right now. We're listening to Battle BGM Type B. Whatever the fuck that is. People don't run Ludi Maze PQ. I don't think Ludi Maze PQ exists on this server, but they do run LPQ. Oh, this is from PvP? Dude, I know it definitely sounds familiar, but it's just been so long. Oh, and my Dexless, my Helm Dex count is currently at 1. Just farmed 1 so far. Highest level in old school GMS was about 36, I want to say. I was not that, I was not a professional back then. In fact, I'm not even a professional right now. I just know about it. I just know the inner machinations through people teaching me. Cuisine taught me a lot about old school Maple for sure. And a snare drum guy helped me out with how to PQ efficiently. EPQ. I heard EPQ's good. I just hate EPQ, man. I hate that party quest so much. Oh, really? LMPQ does exist on this server? I did not know. I didn't know that. It had to be like a year max. They got rid of it so damn fast. I really liked PvP though. I got a lot of levels through PvP. Really? There was a bug that gave people decent skills? You know what? I believe you, man. That shit was a buggy fucking mess. I remember somebody... I would party up with this one guy, and he had like a bug where he can just like stay dead, but like you can kill him over and over again, so you just up your KDA. And by the end of the PvP match, like you just gain so much EXP and rewards. It was like crack, bro. You recently made a thread asking why people never run it. Oh, LMPQ you mean. Well, let me know what people say, man. I don't remember Ludi Maze PQ at all. I have no experience with LMPQ. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite songs from Maple. Na 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 na. 9.5 mil for a 2-attack pack. Sheesh, I kind of want that. Rest in peace, Extalia. Skirt, skirt, ta. Skirt, skirt, ta. Okay. Yo, what up, Cuisine? Yo, where you at, Cuisine? Wagwan. Yo, by the way, guys, this is a reminder. tomorrow on Friday around the evening time, Western, me and Cuisine will be running it back for another tier list. This time we're going to be doing the Gachapon tier list, okay? We'll be listing what the best items you get from Gachapon, including the worst, so stay tuned for that. One person posted a vid where he does it solo multi-boxing, another person says they farm pots there. All agree it's just outdated and power crept. I see. Makes sense why nobody does it then. Homie's at work right now. I will lock the fuck in, brother. This is Yo Taipei. This is, I believe it's just the Taipei 101 song. Very good. Very upbeat. Perfect for Maple videos, if you ever make Maple videos. Even if you don't make Maple videos, it's a all around good banger of a song. Black Raggedy Cape is 2 weapon attack for 1.5. Black Raggedy Cape is it's such a weird item. It gives weapon attack, but it has no slots on it, so you can't scroll it. It's a good, like, mule item, you know, while you're leveling up. Some bonus attack for the boys. There we go. Level 46, and I'll actually head back to town here. Stat everything into Dex. 3 into Iron Arrow. We're almost maxed out our Iron Arrow. We need 1, 2, 3 more levels to max it out. I'll hold on to that. I might be able to... then again, I don't think I necessarily need it. I have this to scroll eventually. And I need to buy some mana elixirs. Full, bro. One-handed axe, I don't need it. Crossbow for attack, I'll keep. Knuckle for attack, I don't need it. Gloves for dex, I'll keep. Unagi, I'll sell. Two-handed axe, I'll sell. Blue potion, I'll sell. 400. Damn, this person has a lot of fame. Give him another fame. Yo, thanks, guys. Thanks. Can a Black Raggedy Cape have both weapon, 2 weapon, and 2 magic? I think so, yeah. I think that's like the perfect stat Black Raggedy Cape is 2/2. I wonder if there's like a better place to train, or if I should just stay at Chronos. Let's go deep diving maybe. No, hold on. Okay, that's way too far in, so maybe over here. Let's see if there's anything good to train at on one of these platforms. Like, what level are these robos? Somebody was telling me to kill these robos earlier. Level 41. They're lower level than the Chronos, so I think I'll stick to the Master Chronos. Joe Bless Hawk. How's it going? Oh my god, give me this. Hell yeah. Nice. Oh shit, this thing lasts for 30 minutes? Isn't this drink super expensive? What is this? Gloves for attack. Oh, you already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Oh man. Now this is just a regular work glove. Okay, well, we had to give it a shot. Coolie zombies? Truckers in CBD. I have not tried truckers in CBD. Yeah, this server does have Shower Town. You guys have any recommendations on where I should train? It has to be close to Ludibrium. I'm not gonna move too far away. Damn, look at that Gachapon ticket. I so want to fucking loot that shit. But let's be civil. How do I get to CBD? I can't click on her to go to CBD, can I? Yeah, I don't think so. Big snails in Ellen? We going to Ellen then? How do I even get to... Oh, it's bad EXP? Then no, hell that. Fuck that. Let me think. Where should we go? CBD's nuts. Ghost ship. Yetis. You'll wobo whack to death. Ko made a song about Singapore truckers. Who is Ko? Alright, I'm gonna go to CBD. Hey, hey, do you have access to CBD? As in, can I TP to you with a rock? Rock. Be rock gaming, and I'm gonna eat the rest of these cakes. Okay, let me know. Actually, let me get a TP rock. Alright, we're gonna go to CBD, alright? We'll take a little vacation out of Ludibrium. We've been here for a bit too long. Is Singapore the most busted classic area? It's definitely one of the most. Find VREN. Gotcha. Thank you. We're gonna save this map and we'll go to VREN. There we go. No, it's all good. I got it. What MS is the tier list with Red Snowshoes going to be for? It's going to be for just Gachapon. Just Gachapon items back in the days, like what items were S tier, what items were F tier, you know, the typical stuff. Now, what is this link, man? Did he actually make a... Did this actually reference, like, Maplestory? If so, that's insane. Yeah, old school Maple. Old school Maple. Alright, where do I go? He shouted out CBD as his favorite training area. That's what's up, though, baby. Shit. Some posts coming out now about Maple. Oh, you talking about the whatchamacallit? Classic World playtest. Do 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 do. Isn't CBD the weed oil? It is, it is. Alright, well, let me know. Let me know if there's, If there's anything I should be aware of for the from the play test. Were you a henny ho in old school, or did you grind? I was definitely more on the henny ho side of things back in the old school days. I only became like a giga grinder recently, probably 2023. Alright, so how am I gonna... These guys are level 63, gang. Alright, fuck it. Let's give it a shot. As you can tell. Yap away, my friend. Yeah, I was a buddy chat yapper. Not as much these days, but when I was a kid, I was always on that shit. I was always on some goofy shit. We gonna make a female character and start gold digging? That is ideal. You know, money is to be made, gold is to be dug. You know, at this point, I may as well just go to Wind Raiders. Oh yeah, my candy, right. I mean, the EXP is definitely good here. But I'm bow whacking like a fiend. These guys are slapping the shit out of me. Bro, their hitbox is insanely huge. I'm like slapping them from like 5 miles away. Hope we get maple items first year anniversary. Ideally, it'll be first year anniversary that we get maple items. My 30-year-old cousin did that. Trucks are in the train. What do you mean train? Where is a train? Oh, and he retracted his message. I don't know, man. This EXP. As long as I consistently kill them, it's not bad. But they did nerf this map for a reason. God damn, bro. I'm getting shit on from every single side. No, there's got to be a better place than this. I don't think this is the place. We're getting the fuck out of here. Some safe spots outside. Where are the trucks? People keep talking about trucks, but I don't see no goddamn trucks. Somebody find me the trucks. Left and then top left. Alright. Truck map is awful for crossbow. Well, that's fucking great. Yes, I'm Korean. Sure am. As Korean as a motherfucker can be. These guys. This seems a lot more chill. They drop anything good? Oh yeah, I'm down to train here. This is not bad. Why were truckers broken again? If somebody wants to remind me. Get used to that honking noise. I'm a fan. Honk honk. I agree, man. Maplestory music is goated. Oh, their drop table's shit. Do you think Mexicans came from Korea too? I want to say no, but I'm not a history buff by any means. I know the Philippines have Mexican last names for whatever reason. Yes, we can. I can't tell you, but maybe somebody in chat can. Yeah, what Beaver said. Right after Big Bang, it was the best spot. I see. They're weak to ice lightning. Oh. Interesting. Can't confirm. Well, there you go, man. It's been confirmed by our resident Mexican. I heard Mexicans came from Korea after Big Bang. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. No, my bad. You're right. The Mexicans did pull up after Big Bang. I don't know where a good fucking spot... Here's a good spot for crossbow on the fucking login screen, and then click the delete button, delete character button. That's a good spot for crossbow, man. Nah, bro, shoutouts to Mexico, man. They have good food over there. Low-key, I don't know what's better, Indian food or Mexican food. If you put a gun to my head, I don't know. I don't know which one I'd go for. I prefer it a lot more than Korean food. I mean, Korean food's alright, bro, but it's just glorified gochugaru on everything. Protect our Mexicans, yes sir. Just found your channel, love your vids, you're a super talented editor, very entertaining, can't wait to see you blow up, bro. Yo, appreciate that, man. Appreciate the belief, gang. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to share it with the homies who also play Maplestory, I suppose. But thank you, deep down, I appreciate that. Indian food W. Love me some butter chicken. Love me some tandoori chicken. Oh, what is this? What is this scroll? One-handed. I think that's a blunt weapon. Yeah, it's some fucking bullshit-ass weapon. Yeah, blunt weapon. Joe gang. Nah, bulgogi's overrated as fuck. I gag when I eat bulgogi now. I do love galbi though. Galbi is pretty awesome. We should pretend you're playing Maplestory Classic. Hells yeah, dude. If anyone asks, bro, I'm at the playtest right now. I'm at the playtest right now. They told me that if I wanted to get access to the playtest, I had to play the worst character, the worst class in the game, which is why I'm on the crossbow, man. Nice playtest live stream, bro. Yo, thanks, bro. I'm just goated like that, man. Next one was like, yo, we love watching your videos. We're gonna just give you access to the game because we fuck with you heavy. Change title. I wish I knew how. Actually, maybe I could. Hold on. Give me a sec. We all in on this right now, guys. Everyone here in the chat gonna pretend like we're fucking dead ass just playing some Maplestory Worlds. Okay, hold on. I got you guys. Maplestory Classic World live testing closed beta, and we'll troll them. We'll fucking troll everybody. Whack still. No, it's because I didn't max out my mastery, bro. Look, see, I didn't max out. If anyone asks, hey man, why are you still whacking, man? It's because I didn't max out my crossbow mastery, bro. Gotta max that shit out if you want no whack. I want some tteokbokki. Let me tell you a fun fact about tteokbokki. It is very popular with women, but like apparently Korean men don't really fuck with tteokbokki. The only reason they say they fuck with tteokbokki is because they want to eat food with Korean women. That is a fact. That is a fact that I learned through my ex. Please tell us when we know your uncle got you on the playtest. Yo, it's coming out, bro. It's coming out this May, bro. Trust. Hey, bro, trust me still. Weird that they added... yeah, no, this is you know, they wanted me to test out the, you know, the unreleased maps, because they already got everything settled in Victoria Island and Orbis and all that. They just really needed my help for some reason on Singapore. Yeah, I know, it's weird. White girls and boba tea. I love me some boba. Fuck this truck, man. You're right, I'm getting fucking annoyed by that honking sound. Stoke! I'm a female, so that makes sense. That might, yo, we might have our very first female Johog viewer. Please do not scare her away. Is that why tteokbokki is named that way? Due to the food? You're right. You're 100% correct. Tteokbokki's name is based off of tteokbokki. I mean, I like tteokbokki. It's just, I would never buy it. If I see it, if somebody else buys it or makes it, like my mom makes it sometimes. It's not that hard to make. I'll eat it. But I don't go out of my way to get it. Back when I lived with my ex, we had a lot of fucking tteokbokki, man. To the point where I was getting fucking sick of it. Go to your local Korean restaurant, dude. Dudette. Were you a henny ho back in the day? Probably, right? That's like the default job most girls spec into when they play Maple. Even nowadays, man, most girls are just henny hoing. And it's a cush life. It's cush lifestyle. Really? Wow, congrats. Congrats on the weight loss. That's insane. That's such a... How? How'd you do it? I had a little bit of a weight loss journey myself back in 2019. But not 100. I'm maybe like 30 pounds or 40 pounds. Never mind, I only love fat girls. Korean barbecue in LA is fire. I did hear that KBBQ might be better in LA than it is in Korea, which is an insane fucking statement, because I've had Korean barbecue in Korea and it is amazing. If someone says they are female online, there's always a raised eyebrow. Yeah, you always gotta be careful, bro. You know, I give the benefit of the doubt. I feel like the Johog heads are pretty honest. I hope. Yo, what up, Mono? They did. I know. They're really speeding up the development process of things. The Master Chronos where mobs were better? I think so, yeah. Should we just go back? I mean, I'm already here, and you know, I'm enjoying the vibes here at a truck station. Intermittent fasting, yeah, that's what I did. I did OMAD, 1 meal a day type beat. What was your EXP rate in Chronos? It seems suboptimal, honestly. Should we go back to Chronos? I'm down. I'm down to go back to Chronos. You went from 230 to 183, brother. Brother, that is insane. Make sure you're at least eating, bro. Don't starve yourself, bro. You're interviewing Zane tomorrow? Where at? Or is it like, are you just recording it in like a Discord call? If there's a live stream, bro, sauce the link. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. I had to gain weight from being malnourished? Bro. Bro. Eating disorders be real, man. Alright, we'll go back to Ludi, guys. That's interesting, though. I saw a recent video with Mewtwo King and Zane playing in grand finals for one of, like, a coin box or something. I was kind of watching that earlier today, so you can get real opinions. Yo, good luck with that, man. Sounds exciting. Straight up. I drank 5 big beers. I went from 145 to 147. And in a few minutes, I'm gonna be 145 again. He's gonna go take a fat piss, and he'll go back to his regular weight. I will demand voting for Mexico region. Yo, do you think Maple will ever have like a South American? I mean, they had a Brazilian server, right? I thought this was Classic Worlds, but it's actually Maple. Whack. Yo, we got our first. We got our first bait of the day. Welcome, welcome. Or I guess you're probably gone by now. Now that you know that this isn't Classic. It's the live test in LA. You're right. Yeah, what the fuck? What, did you not read the title? This is the Classic World, bro. Get with the fucking program. Jeez. We need sombrero for higher levels. Yo, the Dexless sombrero hat. Yes, bro. Now you're talking. This is MS Classic. If you don't believe me, ask chat. Come on now. Come on now. What you think this is, huh? Yeah, my uncle, bro. My uncle, he literally drank beer with Inkwell the other day, and he's like, yo, my son really is a big fan of you and your game. You gotta let him in on that. You gotta let him in on that live testing, baby. And he was like, I got you, gang. Got you, gang. And who knows? If you stick around long enough, maybe I'll give you access to the game that I'm playing right now. Dexless Sombrero 2026. Rates for truckers and Chronos is about the same. Chronos is definitely an easier, the layout is a lot better. Played a Priest on Maple, Lehens, it was miserable. Priest is definitely an acquired taste. I really love Priest. I could play Priest all day, but I heard a lot of people get bored of Priest. It's a trade-off, you know? You basically play without spending any money. Like, you don't use any resources, especially if you're going like luckless. You just heal the fuck out of everything, and you make money, man. But it is slow. It's a slog. You don't really do that much damage. You're only really useful after level 120, or arguably level 81 with HS. There was a Brazilian Maplestory, but it got shut down because it was run by a bunch of morons that leaked their own shit. The B in BMS stands for booling. Yeah, they leaked their own shit, which is how we got OSM Lib, the website. I heard that OSM Lib got their rates and all that through Brazilian MS. So shoutouts to Brazilian MS, bro. You're restricted to, yeah, you're restricted to zombies and chronos and raids if you're talking Victoria Island only. Any news on Classic? Not that I know of. Besides, we're playing on it and we're having fun. Grind healing is pretty fun in OP. I agree. I like grind healing. You were stuck at Heims forever. A lot of people in R-Tail were stuck at Heims for the longest time. The live test is right now. Yep, that's correct. People be on that live testing in LA right now. I heard somebody started a thread already. Fuck you mean news on Classic, you're seeing it right now? Yes, sir. Fuck you mean news. It's like you just took the words out of my head and said it for me. He maze, yeah, he maze Heims, whatever. Dreamy ghost at Heims. 2 lines of coke. Second job for all classes, a battle of attrition to see if you're fit to get third job greatness. Truth is, all jobs suck second job, and then in third only Crusaders suck. Holy bro is a fact printing machine. Crusaders, what else sucks? I feel like low-key, no, Fire Poison's still pretty good third job. And as much as we shit on, nah, White Knight too, bro. If you're gonna put in the Crusader, White Knight also sucks third job if we're talking vanilla White Knight. Are we blowing up my crow today? Well, I can't. It's already maxed out. We can't blow this up. Also, I'm broke right now. I need to get money first if I'm gonna be blowing anything up. How do people already have? They have the deluxe access. They genuinely sucked Inkwell off in the bathroom the other day, and they were like, "All right, we'll give you like the good stuff." Oh, White Knight was good at grinding? I didn't know that. I thought Charged Blow sucked ass from what I know. The people haven't posted yet. All right, well somebody let us know when that shit gets posted so I can go read up on it, even though I'm playing it right now. Really? Did it actually? Clickbait OP. Or I mean, the truth is OP. Joni Hawk is Fangblade. Well, if Joni Hawk was a... If Fangblade was a crossbow man in disguise, sure. I can be Fangblade. Crusaders still use Slash Blast all the way to 120. You're right. You don't get Brandish until 120. Talon Blade. White Knight was a Giga Grinder pre-4th. 2 players in my server were untouchable pre-Zapangu. They would squid party Ice and Fire charge on Grims. I see. Why did I think that why did I think White Knight just sucked ass? Like, I still believe White Knight sucks ass. Because I'm pretty sure Charge Blow had, like, a cooldown, no? Like, you had to, like, prepare it. And it's kind of like Coma in a way, where you have to prepare it. You couldn't just, like, spam Charged Blow. But I wish Inkwell would stop breathing behind my neck. He's like, he's taking notes, man. Let him do his thing. Yeah, it did have a cooldown, or it had like a cast time. Not cast time. It had a cooldown. But it was still good? Is it just because of the elemental factor of White Knight that made it good? Technically, what's it called? Either Coma or Panic had a dark typing, but what monster is weak to darkness? I don't know. No one played the class? Yeah, that's probably the issue, is no one fucking played it. Kind of like Marksman. No one really played Marksman either. But I think Marksman's sick. Third class Marksman is really sick with the frozen rain. You know what I'm talking about? Also, the reverse arrow rain is very cool to use. They sucked because single target only, but they were untouchable and single target high damage can mode through. Are you talking about the White Knight or are you talking about heroes? I can't wait to get third job on this class, and things will start looking up for us. Bro is back to rage bait once more. Welcome back, Fast Think. Yo, what a pwn to boom. This was chat's idea, this is not my idea, but I'm expecting a lot of dislikes this time around. But we'll rock with this title for the rest of today. By the way, guys, tomorrow I will be streaming on Twitch for the majority of the day. We'll be playing Pokemon. So if you want to watch that, be sure to check out the link in the description, twitch.tv/Fadiggle. And later on that day, we'll be doing our next tier list with Cuisine. That Zane Mewtwo King thing was weird. I didn't watch all of it. I watched like maybe the first set or the first match. Do you think it's worth the watch? I was planning on finishing that after stream. Inkwell got decked by that one guy? No, unless you're talking about that one time you sent me that fucking video. Why Pokemon? I've been itching to play Pokemon. We're gonna be playing a Pokemon Crystal ROM hack. I forget what it was called, but it's a recent ROM hack of Pokemon Crystal. So I'll be playing that along with some Melee tomorrow. So if you want to hang out, link is in the description. Yeah, people literally hit trillion lines these days. Paladins were only single target. Heroes hit 3 enemies with Brandish, but if you like big numbers, Paladins were it. Really? I thought Charged Blow was multi-target, no? Unless you're talking about Blast. Pokemon Crystal ROM hack. What does QRD mean? Oh, right, my bad. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I can't believe Inkwell had to get hospitalized. Quick rundown. Oh, yeah, well, I didn't really watch it, so maybe you'll have to ask Mono. MTK's still lingering around even though he's washed and weird and basically just e-begging. I like you, bro. You keep it honest. Hey, man, you know, he's a god, bro. He's a god. I don't mind him. I don't mind him sticking his little pinky out wherever he goes. I still haven't met him IRL before. Maybe one day, man. Maybe one day I'll see him at I don't know, some Mexican event. I don't think it mattered outside of bosses. Paladin got Holy Charge. Grind speed was similar to Satyr unless it was one-handed brandish. Anyone splitting bottom of Skellies was slower. Right. You know, Warriors always did that. They were like splitting the map. And Warriors always were on janitor duty back then, because that's just how shit their class was. Sounds like M2K. Emerald and Heart Gold Soul Silver are top tier Pokemon games. If you want a rundown of the best Pokemon games, Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver, Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Platinum, and Pokemon Yellow. If you're a new head, if you like all the Pokemon, you probably like Black and White and Black and White 2 as well. But after Black and White 2, I think that's where it peaked. Anything beyond the Nintendo DS was pretty trash. You're over the gods. Yeah, that's fair. When Inkwell got laid out, it sucks. He only dropped common loot. Yeah, there was no pitched gear from Inkwell. Inkwell the Mad God. Inkwell the Mad Mod. It's been a decade. I'm down. PPMD was the last to fall. Reputation-wise, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I still love Mango. Warriors spending 30 hours calculating the optimal accuracy item to deal 20% less at DPS than a Light Lord. True. That's the warrior lifestyle. I was doing that all the time on my White Knight in Artail. But it's fun. Like, if you get the hang of it and you just have like a set of items that you use depending on, you know, depending on what the map calls for. It's not bad. Alright, let me see. What did you send me? Oh god, I know what this is. Oh my god, bro. Hold on. I need to send this to... So stupid, bro. Okay, I put it in the Discord. If you want to see it. Inkwell when Paint Bad enters the chat. Who is Paint Bad? Black and White 2 is peak. I've heard that a lot. I don't think I've actually finished Black and White 2 ever. I did finish Black and White. That was when I was like kind of piecing out from Pokemon. And then whenever I went back to Pokemon, I just played the older games. My top 3 are definitely Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Crystal, Gen 2. Just Gen 1 to 3 are just goated. But the ideal way to play it is Pokemon Yellow, or Pokemon Crystal, and or Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Pokemon Emerald. I have the most amount of time spent on Pokemon Emerald, I think. The nemesis of Inkwell. Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, it took me a while. It took me a second. Have you not... Shit you not, I've beaten Heart Gold more than 50 times? Brother. 50 times? And we're not talking Elite Four. Like, you started new game and went through that whole shit. You know there's 16 badges in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, right? And there's Red, too. Too bad none of the new top players have Aura. Give him some time, man. Give him some time. I'm sure it'll happen. I do think Rap Monster is the beginning. But anyone else, I don't know, man. You should play randomized. I've done a couple randomized Nuzlockes before. I suck at the randomized ones. Glad somebody recorded it. Yeah, that was you who recorded it, right? I mean, that's how you got the footage. I want to replay Black and White 2 so I can play the hard mode. There's a hard mode, like an official hard mode of Black and White 2. Dude, Mono, you gotta interview Rap Monster at some point. I definitely think Rap Monster stocks, if not already, are going up in the Melee space. Bet you anything, man. As soon as he wins like a super major, people are gonna be talking about him. I mean, people were talking about him already after Gommel. Two different games. I believe Sword and Shield did that. I don't know. I think usually, yeah, they have two different games. That's my boy. The speed up button. Okay. That would make sense. You got Zane and Moki on deck. Who else? You know what? I don't know if you can get Cody on it, but if you got Cody in an interview, that'd be... People would definitely watch that. Even people would hate watch that as much as they would just watch it. You know me though, if you got Mango up on that, I know you're not a Gods guy, but if you got Mango to get an interview on him, that'd be pretty sick. Especially if you did it like around the time he gets unbanned or some shit. Who else? Who else would be a cool interview nominee? I was gonna say Amsa, but he retired, right? I feel like J-Mook wouldn't be bad, a bad interview. J-Mook or Kyle Crudo, if you get one of those guys. You can definitely get Cody. I think Cody would be a... Like, regardless of what he says, I think people would watch that for sure. I think Zane is a good first pick, though, right? To get your name out there for people to watch and shit. To just know that your interviews exist. Hey, you know, on that logic, by that logic, you know, technically Cody has retired as well, a million fucking times. Pay him a beer and Mango will join. Nah, bro, he's sober now. He's sober now. You can get most players. Damn, what kind of? I don't know what kind of power you got in the Melee space though. Seems pretty big. Must be... I don't know what it must be. Must be because you commentate a lot. Does it have to be pro players? Maybe you can interview Scar, bro. I don't even know if Scar's part of the space anymore, but he's a pretty likable face. I'm a rage baiter. I don't do it on purpose, man. People just don't like what comes out of my goddamn mouth sometimes. Out of my blood clot mouth. Out of my motherfucking... Let me go back to the shop. Yeah, Scar would be cool. Tophin Scar. I bet you Scar would be down to interview if you got Tophin there as well. I don't know. There's no more iconic people out there, bro, to interview, but you got a good list so far. I wonder how the community can go back to being, like, quote-unquote mainstream again. I feel like it kind of started heading down ever since Evo took them out of their listings of games. then there was like a decline. Alright, nice. The best player, yo, shoutouts to Coke. Interviewed Shoney Hawk. You know, a couple people asked me to interview the Scroll guy one time. Pulled up to my Twitch chat, and he was like, "Yo, could I get you for an interview?" I'm like, "Yeah, if you catch me at a good time, I'm down to interview." But that never ended up happening. Oh, on that note, Hungry Box. See if you can get Hungry Box to pull up. I think Hungry Box is currently the most mainstream Melee player in the year 2026. He kind of took over once Mango got canceled. Who is Netanyahu? Oh, you. It was you who wanted the interview, right? Alright, bro. No promises, but perhaps someday. I'm down. I don't even know what you want me to say. The Scroll guy? You missed the Scroll guy? Who knows? Maybe he's preparing for Classic World. Maybe he's busy with IRL stuff. HBox took over when Zero got canceled, hey? That was back in 2020. It was like a combination of like just him being himself and everyone around him getting canceled, and the Emp Lemon video. It was a combination of all of those that got Hungrybox at the top. What did Mango get canceled for? What Mono said. Melee would be more popular if local city scenes got better. NYC is kind of dead at the moment. A lot of good players don't want to play in tournaments anymore. Oh. That's unfortunate, but understandable. A lot of people that a lot of good players that I've talked to, they just silently play net play, or they just play with their friends. Yeah, I mean, the scene is not looking too hot. But, on that note, that invites new creators to take the spotlight when not a lot of other players are, you know, when there's not a lot of commotion going on elsewhere. Also, Kevlar, that name sounds familiar. Fart Gambler? Oh, that's you, Paul. Can't play Sin anymore? Are you gonna pick up a new class, or what's up? A Ludi map for Smash Bros. I bet you somebody out there who's talented enough could make a skin, like a Final Destination or Battlefield Ludi skin. Say hello to the audience. Nightclub is a bad local? Man, I've heard some shit about the nightclub, dude. Zero friendlies? Damn, bro. Calvar. Calvar's a Melee player, right? Really? He's a Maple guy too? Yo, shoutouts to Calvar. Bandit or fighter? I say that bandits are good if you are knowledgeable in the game and you know what you're doing. Hero is not bad. Hero, people will like it, especially if you're doing like party quests because you have rage. They're both solid choices. If you want to get strong, I definitely go for the hero. Probably cheaper to make the hero. Bandit is cool, and hopefully it stays cool, but it honestly looks like they're gonna change the fuck out of Bandit in Classic. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's got to be like another awesome sauce, if you know what I'm saying. There's got to be like another awesome sauce YouTuber who makes like something incredible, like an incredible melee video. But you know, that doesn't exist right now. I think that would help with getting melee back into relevancy. Yo, what up, Flirt? Nah, this is classic, bro. I'm at the live test right now. I'm closed beta, baby. The people in the scene aren't the nicest right now. You know what? Fun fact, I'm going to a monthly in my city this Saturday, which is why I won't be live this Saturday. So I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna try my best to be sociable and try to meet some people and, you know, make sure they don't know who the fuck I am. Getting melee back into relevancy with this late, not really, bro. I just put in clips. I just put in clips where I thought I was sick as fuck. Weird, stuck-up people. Damn, bro. He don't name names. He don't name names. He ain't no snitch. Bandits have really good spot between Mesoguard and Shadow Dodge. Shadow Dodge? You mean, what's that word? What's that move called? I forget. Shadow... No. Shadow Shifter. Shadow Shifter. Aklo... I purposely did not mention Aklo in my list of people you should interview, because low-key, man, I don't trust in Nouns Invitational, bro, or Nouns. You know the Nouns, the whole fucking Nouns company or whatnot? I don't know, man. I don't trust them yet. I got my eye on them. They just literally came out of nowhere. It's like 60% of them. It's like subreddits, bro. It just becomes a circle jerk of just people who you either have to conform or you get ostracized, regardless of what your opinion on whatever is. And, you know, that's not just unique to Melee. You know, you see it in this fucking game. You see it in Classic Maple, too. And, you know, I'm lucky to have a platform where I can just say whatever the fuck I want without thinking, oh, are people gonna hate me? I don't give a fuck. I'm better than, like, 90% of these nerds online, bro. Really? Nouns is dead in Melee? I thought they just had a Nouns Invitational, though, no? Bandit pre-4th was Hell on Earth? What are you talking about? Meso Explosion is goated. Or I guess in general, if you're just talking about, like, the class overall, it was pretty bad. The Korean fan is broken. They better bring the Korean fan back in Classic World, bro. How are assassins gonna survive without HP washing? I'm thinking they're gonna add life pots. Life pots are like potions that grant permanent HP whenever you drink one, and they'll probably be pretty expensive, which makes them like whale items. They got hated out of the scene, basically? Damn, unlucky, brother. Unlucky, man. Sucks to suck, sucks to hear. Low-key, bro, Mono, you're kind of inspiring me to whip out some videos, man. It's been a while since I whipped out any Melee videos, because nobody really watches my Melee shit no more. But I might do like a Remember I told you the other day I was thinking about doing a rap monster video? I might spend the time between now until the release of Classic World to whip out a couple Melee videos, see how they do. Because there's like a gap right now of like Melee content. I think the only thing that's currently thriving in the Melee scene is literally just Slippy. He is. He's so fucking sick. The Hinomaru fan. The Hinomaru fan looks so cool, man. I'm definitely not a weeaboo, bro. I'm not interviewing people at the monthly, man. Imagine just going into a fucking room of people who's never seen you before with a fucking lavalier mic and be like, yo, interview? Shoutouts to Walt, man. Walt is definitely one of the new... I still consider him a new head, but he makes good shit. He's like the... I consider him like Togain, bro. He's like... His quality is on Togain's level. The Togain of Melee. It's gonna take me 35 minutes to level up. I see. It would be sick. Nah, I don't think I have the courage to do something like that. I'm not a good interviewer. I'm a good yapper when I'm just alone here in my room. Nah, bro. I won't tolerate Togain hate in this chat. Togain's keeping the scene alive. He's keeping the old school Maplestory scene alive, bro. Yeah, I definitely think Chronos is the map of choice. I don't know, but all the way to level 50, it's gonna take a while. Yeah, shoutouts to Togain, even though he doesn't really need a shout out. I'm pretty sure everyone here knows what Togain is. That's what I'm saying, bro. What's wrong with Togain? I'll be honest, I was a bit jealous of Togain when I was first doing Maple content, because when I first, before I ever even decided to make this channel, I always wanted to make a Maplestory Iceberg video, but he did it first, that bastard, grr. But you know, I'm over that now. The awesome sauce of Maple? I don't know if I would give Togain awesome sauce status. But I guess if we're doing it the other way around, it makes sense, because nobody else is bigger than Togain in the Maplestory space. The awesome sauce is one of a kind, man. He might be a bit of a narcissist. I did not get that from Togain. Although I don't really watch his videos. I don't watch Maple content. I watch Melee content. And League content and drama content and whatever. His voice is very sensual. Yeah, even I get info wrong, man. People love fucking telling me that I get shit wrong. Although I think that's not a me thing. I believe that's just an internet thing. And, you know, the first thought that I have whenever somebody comments shit like that is like, okay, why don't you go fucking make the video then, asshole? Like, goddamn. And he deserves praise. Dude, I don't... I've never caught a Togain live stream. Because back when he was streaming Artale, I was also streaming all the time. So I never caught any of his live streams. I mean, you really hate Togain. What the fuck? I'm afraid of what you think of me. Jesus. This hate in your heart, bro. Nah, we stand Togain. Okay, maybe not everyone in this chat, but I stand Togain, man. He's doing good. He's doing good in this world. I hope he keeps making Maple stuff. He's probably got me fans. Like Togain's existence has probably got people watching Johawk videos. So hey, it's a blessing, bro. God forbid someone try to cultivate a vibe. Word, bro, word. It's not that deep. Bro's a natural born hater. Alright, we'll give him that, man. You know, hating ain't easy. You gotta be able to dish it out, but you also gotta be able to take it. He led me to you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Shoutouts to Togain, Togeezy. They hate us because they ain't us. I feel like just being number one in anything, you're bound to have haters. Just look at Cody, man. There's nothing wrong with playing videos at 1.5x speed, but don't you dare, don't you fucking dare watch my videos at 1.5x. I'll find you, and I don't know, I'll give you a handshake and tell you firmly to not watch my videos at 1.5x. Because you're ruining the experience, bro. Favorite modern Maplestory class? I have to say Wild Hunter or Ren, because those are the only modern Maplestory classes I've played. My main is a Wild Hunter. I hit level 284 just the other day. I plan to hit 285 and then take a little break from modern Maple. People hate to see someone succeed at something. Word. Word. No, but I feel like that is one of the reasons. I do know why Cody has a bunch of haters, though. It's quite plain and obvious. I really did not jive with how he made that statement about Mango when he got banned. That shit rubbed me the wrong way. The yeah from this guy's insane. Put it on 2x. Don't put it on 2x. You'll lose your fucking mind. Cody needs to be watched at 0x speed. It's I hasten. I sure do. You want me to come to FM? This guy's gonna give me a free expo scroll. Yeah, I don't use the speed. They changed that, by the way. Did you know that? I don't know if it's for everyone, but I try to click the 1.5x button, and it's like you have to be a YouTube Deluxe member. You have to pay for YouTube if you want fucking, or if you wanna use that function. It's fucked up. Cody is so unbearable. Where you at? His videos are common. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that you just, you kind of like watch on the side while you're training in Maple or whatever. Don't be watching my videos like that, though. Hey, Better not be watching my videos while you're not paying attention. You're gonna miss out on the greatest bits. Hi. If you click and hold it on a video, it would speed up. Yeah, so you're just gonna have to... Thank you. I feel like I'm gonna need it. Alright, appreciate it. That guy, appreciate it. Yeah, it's okay to hate stuff, though. Hey, if you hate me, that's completely fine, too. I get it. I think it's natural for people to dislike people. Especially the more you get to know about... the more you get to know somebody, the more flaws you see in them. I'm my own biggest hater. Until you remember the World War II guy? I do not remember the World War II guy. YouTube pay to win, yeah. It is impressive that he could collect that info without perspective of being a high-level player, so I can... Yeah, he does his research. That guy definitely does his homework. Yeah, long-form content. He is the master of long-form content. One time I saw him upload like a 4-hour video, and I'm just like, how the fuck did you not want to kill yourself recording this thing? I remember making my longest video, the iceberg video. When I was making that, I was hitting like 3 to 4 bong rips on a daily. That shit like ruined my health. So I won't be going crazy like that anymore. I wonder how much money Togain makes off his videos, man. If you guys want to know how much I've made, you know that the mage video, the bishop video. I believe I made like $120 from the bishop video so far from ads, and the second job skills, Maplestory second job skills video, I made about $80 from that. The latest video I made got demonetized because I used a lot of copyrighted music. And the other, like the rest of my videos are demonetized because I tend to use a lot of like, you know, music, not just copyright free shit. Yeah, this is actually classic Barkception. Welcome. You're seeing some very limited content right here, bro. You're looking into the future. Very low stakes stuff. Maple is a very passionate game. Like, a lot of people are passionate. It's like Melee in that sense. And whenever somebody says something that they don't agree with, they'll hate on it. You gotta email Eidolon. You know, Eidolon pulled up to my chat, to my live stream chat. It must have been it must have been back in 2023. He discovered my scrolling video, the 10% scroll video. And he said something like, "What possessed you to make that 10% scroll video?" And I didn't know what to answer. Togain has mentioned me in one of his videos. I don't know, I don't remember which one exactly, but somebody told me about it, and I was like, fuck yeah. I got noticed by Senpai. He probably treats it like a job. Yeah, I don't treat this as like a job. I'm always having fun when I'm like making content. Not recently. Last year, it was not fun editing for sure. But when I'm live streaming, I'm usually having... If I'm not having fun live streaming, I hop the fuck off. I go play League of Legends. It received more dislikes than views. That's crazy, bro. That's gotta be disheartening. This is unlimited testing. I got special permission. In fact, I'm at the fucking internet cafe right now. They just gave me a separate soundproof room to live stream on. It's just Joe Hawk superiority. Joe Hawk superiority, guys. Weed was also my inspiration. Without weed, I wouldn't have been able to make any of the Maple journalism videos. Was he actually making hella donations? Makes sense, bro. Bro's a Maple goat. No, you're watching it right now, T-Money. We're testing it right now. I bet you anything if Togain just kept playing shit like Chrono Story, he'd get mad donos. But maybe it's not for the money then. Maybe it's just, you know, maybe he likes making content. He was a developer for Blizzard? Really? Bro's on some, like, pirate software shit? Did you like how... Yes, I did like the customizing stuff. It's really cool. Definitely not sustainable in terms of, like, making money, but it was cool. It's kind of reminds me of, like, Animal Crossing. What? Mr. Susan, what? Why, bro? Togain is harmless. But low-key, I think I have the most haters. But I also think I have people who will fucking die for me. Not that I'm, like, trying to stroke my own penis here. I see the love, guys. My bad, my bad, my bad. I just heard Blizzard employee, and I had to go there. If somebody would volunteer to be your editor, would you make more content? Definitely. I was thinking if I ever hired an editor, I'd probably just give them like 50% of the revenue that I get through the videos that they make. But I think definitely, I've really thought about this for a while. I think I'll start off by being my own editor during like Classic Maple release. My schedule will be live stream Classic. When I go off live, I'll edit the video, upload the video, and then, you know, go to sleep or whatever. And as soon as that starts bringing up traction, people will kind of understand how to edit in the Joe Hawkian style, and then I don't know, and then that's when I'll search for an editor or something. I was fully nah, bro. This is the game. This is the testing game, bro. Ask chat. Chat, back me up. This is the actual. We're at testing. We're testing Classic World right now. Clearly. Suddenly got very quiet in here, guys. Few creators got early beta access. Yep. Thank you. There must have been some delay in the chat or something. Quit being a hater. Yeah, man, quit hating. What's up, You trying to pull up, square up on me, or what? Nah, I'm kidding. Pessimistic vibe, no offense. Well, I took that shit fully offensively, bro. Yet you keep coming back. Maybe I think Fast Think low key is like a public hate watcher. I feel like most hate watchers don't really type in chat. But Fast Think, you know, I respect you, bro. I respect anyone who stays in the stream for more than 5 minutes. Why is the EXP rate so good? You know, it's the testing server, so they up the rates a little bit. Pessimistic vibe is crazy, bro. Is that truly the vibe that I bring? Alright, Vizzy Bomb, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Mono. Thank you, bro. I guess it's just how you perceive things. I don't come at a pessimistic vibe at all. That's not what I'm thinking about when I think of Maplestory. I think Maplestory is more of a... It just has history, bro. And you gotta point out the flaws of the game while also celebrating, you know, what made it so awesome. I'm streaming in the day for now because my schedule's always fucking weird. I remember last year I streamed a lot during like the late hours, but right now I got a consistent thing going, streaming it around like 2 to 3 my time. And you know, as long as I always say this, as long as the chat is like active, I don't really see myself stopping the live streams. It's fun. It's fun hanging out. It's fun talking about Maplestory. It's fun anticipating about Classic World. And it helps. It helps getting my name out there for when the actual game comes out and everyone is competing to becoming the #1. I come from Melee where you can be a hater but out of love. Yeah, I really applied a lot of the stuff, like I guess my philosophy that I learned through Melee. I apply it to Maple because I think Maple and Melee are similar. Not modern, mind you, but like I think classic or old school Maple is very similar to Melee, but it never really popped off like Melee did. And that's probably why it does so well. Yo, thanks, Maddie D. I do got that 2000 vibes going. Sometimes I even got that 2010s vibe going. Yeah, it won't. It won't be like 2007. But you know, in the live stream, it might be. In my live stream, it'll bring those vibes back. If you ever want an emulation of what it was like back then, we'll fucking have Go DJ Go playing in the background 24/7. Somehow, like how our parents used to walk 50 miles to school when they were young, they didn't consider it to be fucked up until way later, right? And some of these boomers still think that's like whatever. It's all what's the phrase called? The eye of the beholder, or hindsight is 20/20. Regardless, Maplestory was mentioned in the Smash Talk. Really? I didn't know that. I know PPMD mentioned Toho Project in the metagame documentary. Yo, what up, Frogwang? Yeah, we still at it. Only leveled up once. This whole fucking time. What vibe do you give? You give the, you know the guy in the trench coat and he opens it up and he's got a bunch of crack cocaine in his trench coat? And he's like, hey pal, I got the goods. You in it or you not? First bag is free. That's the vibes you give me. Slurs incoming. Okay, listen, if we were, like, if slurs were okay to use, if they weren't so outlawed on the internet, bro, bet money I'd be fucking flinging them out like no tomorrow, but you know how it is. Copyrighted music is tough, man, because it'll just, sometimes it'll just remove the VOD itself if I use copyrighted music. The Asin episode. Yo, shoutouts to Asin, bro. I fuck with Asin, even though I've never met the guy. He seems like a based gamer. Yeah, I know, right? What's going on, Andrew? I knew I liked you. Are you talking about the fucking slur thing? You should meet me IRL, bro. We can shoot the shits and talk, have some real good conversations over a bottle of soju, of course, the red cap. I think every fucking Asian person is racist. Deep down, they're very fucking racist. Proof is my mom and my dad. Although my younger sibling is very PC. They're very I don't think innocent's the right word, but they refuse to hurt anyone's feelings or to say anything that might be remotely racist. Slur slinger. But there's no pirates upon release, man. You'll have to wait until pirates get released. Between you and I, oh, if you only knew. If you only knew, guys, it's very relevant to the conversation that we've been having for the past hour. You know what they say, man. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I apply that logic to my life. I mean, I feel like low-key you are right. There are a lot of pessimistic things I say about, at least about Maplestory, if you watch my videos. But most of that stuff is usually directed towards modern Maple, not old school. I think old school Maple it's a masterpiece. Are they a girl? Are they a boy? That's up to you to decide. But there is quite an age gap between us. But we're pretty close. Me and my sibling are pretty close. Captured by the state on ransom. Every single person is racist. Depends on what kind of childhood they had. I don't think everyone's racist, but I do think most people are. A GM banned me in 2008 because my name was Stimulus Pack and I said I was Obama on my FM mule. They really banned you over something so fucking... That pisses me off, man. Yeah, a bit of a snowflake. A little bit of a snowflake, but, you know. I feel like most young people are snowflakes. That's just the environment they grew up in. 2026 racism only bad if you're white, bro. Good thing I'm not white, right? Although I do... Everything about me is white except the fact that my skin is fucking yellow as fuck. It's like the only non-white thing about me. Good luck on your classic journey. Hopefully you get the 4th job and do some Bigfoot leeching too. Appreciate it, man. Barkception. I see you, brother. We'll see you next time. My sister believes that you can't be racist towards white people. Maybe, I don't know if you can be racist towards white people. You can definitely be mean towards them. What's the saying? Gingers have souls. White people have souls. No, low-key though, I fuck with white people heavy, man. At least IRL, those are the people that, like, I vibe with the most. With Asian people, you gotta, like, I don't know, you gotta, like, dodge hoops and ladders to really, you know, to get to know them. But, like, white people, man, they'll never stop talking. You give them the opportunity to talk, they'll tell you their life story, and you're just like, okay, yeah, word. Too many snowflakes will cause an avalanche. Very poetic, yes. I don't really like snowflakes. I feel like they gotta really, either they gotta get bullied or they gotta toughen up, man, because the world ain't so peachy. Nobody in this fucking world except your family and friends are there to look out for you, bro. It's every man for himself, every human for himself. And, you know, if you keep living off Living off, what's the word? Living off trust? Ugh, I got some bad news for you, man. Oh no, I'm very knowledged on what is acceptable to say and what is not acceptable to say. I've been on the internet since I've been on the internet for 2 decades now, bro. Non-stop. Whiteys win again. Yo, shoutouts to the Vietnamese people, bro. I love y'all food, and I love y'all people. You just gotta be careful with my own kind. You gotta be careful with them Koreans, bro. Telling you, as a Korean myself, man, the people that I couldn't, like, vibe with the most in school, especially, are the Koreans, bro. I don't know, maybe they just didn't like the fact that I spoke English better than them. I don't know what the reason is, but I was a big hater of my own culture and my own country for the longest time. And then I visited my family in Seoul, and they fucked with me. So since then, I was like, you know what? Maybe Koreans aren't that bad after all. I wish there were more of them. I'm sure there's plenty of white people in this planet currently. What do you guys think I am? Do you think I'm right-wing? Do you think I'm left-wing? Do you think I'm a communist? What's the vibe I give off? Not to make things political, of course. Who's the baddie getting shot in the thumbnail? I don't know. I just randomly took a screenshot of some random person, AFK. In Ludibrium. When my child is born, they can say Mexican and Asian slurs. That's the benefit of being a halfie. I heard that in Korea, a lot of them are racist. Is that true? Very true. They're also sexist, as much as they are racist. I think Alright, I'm gonna tell you something right now. This is something I discovered recently, as in, like, maybe even just a month ago. I think my father's side of the family are very Republican. And they really like the guy who recently got impeached in Korea. I don't know if you've been following Korean politics, but there was this one guy who was president. He was like the Donald Trump of Korea for a couple years, maybe. My dad hates him. My dad is very much a liberal. But everyone else in his family is right-leaning. And I found that hilarious. Edgy moderate left. I learned how to be a proper leftist in university. I'm very edgy, though. That's for sure. I grew up watching Filthy Frank and the Cancer Brothers. You know how it goes. I browsed 4chan in high school. That guy was way worse than Trump, really. I just hear my mom and dad talking about that guy all the time. Every morning they're watching news about that guy, and then they're just like shit talking to him. It's like, oh, this motherfucker. And I'm like, yeah, what did he do this time? And then they rant for like a half an hour, and I'm just like, okay. Time to zone out and eat breakfast. The impeached Korean... You guys know about him, huh? His name is like Yoon Sung-yeol or something like that. Level up inbound. Yep, I leveled up. I think you're smart enough to know both sides are retarded and you just pick whatever you want to believe. If you want the answer, I don't think I'm political. I think I'm just a meme lord. I know that's a cop-out of an answer, but I've never voted in my life. Also, I'm a Canadian, so who the fuck cares about what my opinions are? I just live on the internet, dude. So I guess in that, by that logic, I'm a centrist, right? But yeah, I don't know. I don't really think about politics. It's too much of a headache, and I don't like my parents whenever they talk about that shit. It's like, who cares, bro? These guys are all fucking richer than us anyways. Although, if Kanye West ever ran for president, I would have voted for him. He had my vote. Kanye West has my vote if he ever runs for president. Most of the Koreans stayed in there. Yeah, they're very cliquey. They don't like other... They're very racist to other Asian, you know, ethnicities. Especially the Japanese, because, you know, the history between the Japanese people and the Koreans. I love me. I'm a fucking weeaboo at heart, though. I love me some Japanese culture. And, I'm a big Naruto head. Political stance, Canadian. Exactly. Sure. Hey, believe what you want to believe. He wants everyone to be happy and not mad. Yeah, I don't like it when people are fucking mad at me. Unless I hate you. And if I make you mad, mission accomplished. If LeBron James ran for president, would you vote for him? Fuck it, I would. Centrists are hella political. Maybe deep down I am a politician, bro. And like I just don't know it yet. I'm a maple politician. Fucking impeach Inkwell at soonest notice, please. Get fuck it, bro. Get Togain on that shit. Get Togain to run Maplestory Classic World. I'd vote for Togain. JD Vance. Isn't JD Vance like a closeted homosexual? Dude, yo, would you believe me if I told you I didn't know who Charlie Kirk was until he died? I didn't even know he existed. And then everyone was like, oh shit, this motherfucker got shot. The day of the rake is coming for you Leafs. You mean leaves with a V. Universal basic income. Give me that universal transparent weapon, gang. Oh, I know Yang. I remember Yang. I remember Bernie Sanders, too. When he was sitting on that bench. Remember that meme? Remember when we almost got your first female president? Twice! It almost happened twice. They lost. Unfortunate. Ah, okay. He's talking about the hockey. Okay, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Also, I think I'm done. Streaming, guys. It's been how long? Damn, you guys really watching right now, aren't you? But I wanted to get to level 50 today. However, I don't think that was possible. So we'll try to get to level 50 next time I go live. Right, Bernie got absorbed by Hillary Duff. Crazy times back then. No, that's enough with the politics, man. Let's just stick to Maplestory. I don't want to get canceled. I do think the We Are Charlie Kirk song that's been making the rounds is a fucking absolute banger. But you know, that's as far as I go. Yeah, I appreciate y'all watching, guys, but I'm done here. Let's end on a good note. Tomorrow, I will be streaming on Twitch. We're playing Pokemon on Twitch, but later in the night, me and Cuisine will be back with the tier list live stream on the Joe Hawk channel. So be sure to peep that out. Be sure to leave a fucking, I don't know, just do a push-up for me, guys. And it's been great. Your boy Joe Hawk's out of here. I'm gonna go, what should I do tonight? Maybe I'll just hit the gym and do 2 hours of Frenzy